Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tony with the Lido Loca cruise show. I thought I would come to you today with just going to try to do a one-take video. The cruise news has been so blanketed with one topic lately that it's getting a little discouraging to do the cruise news. It's important to get the word out there, and there are a lot of good videos out there that are getting the word out, but I couldn't bring myself to do another kind of cruise news story today that we've all been tracking with. So I just wanted to come and offer up a couple things. I'm going to talk a cruise topic, right? That's why people are here. I'm going to talk a cruise topic, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the way YouTube works. And so if you're just for the cruising, check out the first part. And if you want a little interesting insight onto YouTube, stay tuned through the whole video. The topic I want to talk about, we just covered on the Lido Loca podcast. So if you listen to podcasts, we have a podcast. We have a video version of that. There'll be links in the description. But we mentioned it just so slightly in our podcast, and it's the idea about whether you are a ship person or whether you are a port person. And a lot of times the context for asking that question is, how do you book your cruise? Do you book your cruise based on the ports that you want to go to, or do you book your cruise based on the ship that you want to go on? And we've had that conversation several times. And for me, I always say, I'm looking at the ship, I'm looking at the amenity of the ship, and this is how I choose which cruise I want to go on. And there's other people that say, I don't really care what the ship has, I just want to go to certain ports. And I believe all that is well and good, but I did have kind of an epiphany yesterday during the podcast that I want to just offer up. And it kind of hit me that before you can be a port person, you have to be a ship person. You have to be kind of committed to that cruise life. And if you're not a cruiser, the conversation between whether you cruise for the ship or cruise for the port, it's kind of a moot point. That's what I think. That is my assertion. And that's really just the cruising topic. Are you a ship person or are you a port person? Leave a comment below. But more than that, what do you think about this idea that at everybody's core, you got to be a ship person before you can be a port person? That might be a stretch, but that's something that I'm just mulling over in that cruise life, and I thought I would put it out there to you to see what you think. Are you a ship person? Are you a port person? Is everybody a ship person? That's my assertion today. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong. No, I don't think it's a big debate. It might not even be that important, but that kind of leads into the conversation about YouTube. Why make cruising content on a daily basis on YouTube? Why talk about things that aren't that important in the scheme of things, but are important in the cruise life? Well, just look, I got a passion for cruising, and there are thousands of other people out there that have a passion for cruising. And so what I try to do on this channel is every day come up with some brand new thought, some twist on something that maybe we haven't heard before. I don't do it all the time. There's a lot of great people talking about cruising out there. Sometimes ideas overlap. That happens. But for me, I just want at 1 o'clock every day for you to pop on. And look, I'm late today because all this news, I almost just didn't make a video today. I was just going to point everybody to the live show tonight at 9 p.m. But I thought it was worthwhile to come on here and say, look, the content is not going to resonate with everybody every day, because every day I'm trying to come up with just a new idea, something to pique somebody's interest. And there's such a broad amount of people out there that are part of that cruise life that some days the topics are going to hit home for you and some days they're not. But I just wanted to share with you what the whole purpose of it. The whole purpose for me is to entertain, to educate people, and to build a stronger bond in that cruise life, to build people that will go out there and share that cruise life with other people, try to get more people cruising, and really kind of expand this whole cruising community. And what's been fortunate is, as I've worked really hard over the last few years, I've been able to do this full time. I've been able to escape the life that I had and live that cruise life full time by trying to entertain and trying to educate. And so, there's nothing nefarious about it. Sometimes I see these really wacky comments like there's some ulterior motive. I just wanted to lay it out there. Take it for what it's worth. I am here to entertain. I am here to educate. And hopefully by doing that, people find value in it. I can make enough money to live my life. And that's all that's going on. No grand scheme, anything like that. No Illuminati or any other wacky, crazy thing. Now, the other thing I want to talk about from a YouTube perspective is I don't pick what ads you get in front of the video. I've had this happen a couple times. Somebody reached out the other day and said, why am I always seeing political advertisements in front of your videos? Last year I had somebody reach out saying, why do I see, certain videos about male enhancement in front of my, ads in front of your videos? The robots choose what ads you see. They look at your viewing history. They probably look at where you've been on the internet. They look at all those things, and then they determine what the best ad is that they can serve you. So we're not picking ads over here. It's the robots that are picking ads. And I just wanted to clear that up, because at least 10 times in this YouTube life, I've had people reach out like, why did you give me this ad? And it's like, I'm not giving you anything, but interesting nonetheless. What else can I tell you about YouTube? I don't know. Just a broad description of what YouTube is. Some people also have this twisted. YouTube is an advertising company. So I am in partnership with YouTube, and I am trying to make content that is advertiser friendly so that they can sell that ad space on my content to advertisers. That's how it is. Now it takes on many forms, right? It's a creative platform where people with creative ideas can come and publish their videos. But at the end of the day, you have to realize Google, YouTube, it's an advertising company looking to make money off of selling advertisements on advertisement-friendly content. And so sometimes you'll see the content in a way where certain words aren't mentioned, because that makes the content less advertiser-friendly. And the deal that I have with YouTube, they say, hey, Tony, if you make a video that's advertiser-friendly, we'll pay you money when people watch it. That's another simple thing. And so it's a lot, right? YouTube's a creative thing. It's an entrepreneurial thing. It's a way to share your message with a broad audience. And I'm loving all of that. So it scratches all my itches. I love to be creative. I love to figure things out. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. And that's where we find ourselves. So I just wanted to stop by, unedited, unscripted, and let you know a few things, talk about ships versus ports. This is Tony for the Lido Loca Cruise Show. If you like the video, hit the like button, leave a comment. Let's have a conversation. And until the next time. Okay, one edit. I coughed before I could say, see you on the Lido. See you on the Lido. I'm crying. Bye.